World-class schools understand that the only way to ensure that all of your students are achieving and leaving your school really very prepared to succeed in life and in college is to create a culture in your school of continuous improvement. So world-class schools are never done. They're never satisfied with where they are. They've created a culture where everyone in the school is constantly reflecting on what's going well, what isn't going well, and how they can improve. And so when you go into a world-class school, you often see very different programs. You might see a STEM school, you might see a project-based learning school, you might see a dual immersion school. But if you look beyond kind of their identity in terms of academic programming, you're going to see that they have these very, very common practices that allow them to establish that culture of continuous improvement. So they're going to be mission-driven. They're going to have a clear identity for who they are and who they aren't. And they're going to use that identity and that mission to make their decisions. They're going to build a world-class team of teachers and adults in the building, people who believe deeply that all of their kids can learn and that they're willing to grow and develop their own practice until all their students are successful and even beyond. They're going to also really believe in the power of rigorous academics, because when we believe all kids can meet high expectations, that really frees us up to raise the bar and to create a culture that's incredibly rigorous for students. They're also going to have a focus on creating a very joyful culture. Schools are full of children. Children like to have fun. Adults like to have fun. They recognize that, honor that, and create a culture where people really enjoy taking risks and learning new things. They're going to be data-driven. World-class schools really reflect on what the data tells them that they need to do better for their students and for their families. And they react to that data in meaningful ways and react to that data quickly so that they can get improvements to their schools as fast as they can. And lastly, world-class schools partner with families as leaders. They really value parents. They recognize that parents know their children a lot better than we ever will as educators, and they want that parent voice as they're making decisions that impact our students.